Hey everyone, it's your girl BeHHK. So today I'm going to be talking about my double helix piercing. I might have told you everything that you need to know about it, but anyway, so I got it pierced at my diamond in Fayetteville, Arkansas. That's where I got that. And then, so I got it, the day I got it was April 14th. So I think it's been about 2 months. And I originally had it pierced with the captive bead rings, and then not too long after that, like, I had a little incident to where one of the balls fell off. So I had an extra one, thank goodness. And after that, I ended up buying some gym balls. They were like, I think they were titanium, like 3mm titanium cubic zirconia beads. Excuse me. Those came along. I don't remember exactly if before or after they arrived that I ended up finding the original ball in my bed. I was just like, holy crap. That wasn't the only incident to where I found lost body jewelry. I mean, I have lost jewelry before, like I lost earrings down the sink and stuff like that. And I remember one time I lost, I think I had a pair of ruby, I had like birthstone earrings that had a ruby heart with a little cubic zirconia instead of a crystal above it. They were so beautiful and they were sterling silver, and I had gotten them at Walmart. And I blew one of them down the sink, and I just had a freak out. It was terrible. And anyway, that was like several years ago. I've had my ears pierced since I was 12, so it was after that, of course, like probably, I don't know, probably was 13 or something like that. I don't know, a lot happened from 12 to probably 14. I was very adventurous then. But anyway, so I ended up finding, well, this is just in the body jewelry category, kind of. I mean, I wore my ears, but I had bought a pair of pink horseshoes from Walmart. I think it was with my Nana's gift card. And so I think I lost one of the balls in the bathroom. I lost one of the balls when I was trying to change them in the bathroom or something, and then later on I found one of the balls was tucked in grocery bags in our grocery bag dispenser. And I was just like, what are the chances? So that was insane. Back onto the piercing subject. Anyway, so not too long ago, I ended up changed it to my needle metal pair of my needle metal labrats, which is a nightmare. And I did it because I like opals and I wanted to use my labrats again because I spent a decent amount of money on them. Except for one of them I got for my birthday, so I didn't pay for that. But the rest of them I bought. I spent a good chunk of money on them. And also because the rings were giving me like little bumps and they're getting irritated and just moving around, and I was worried about losing the balls, and it was just kind of annoying. So I ended up changing them out, and that was a nightmare and a half. And like I said, I think I just keep learning more and more, and I'm changing my perspectives of some things within the body modification world, because since I've discovered a piercer to go to, it's just simpler and easier to let them take care of whatever. I don't even know if my piercing shop does jewelry changes. I'm sure they probably do, But if your piercing shop is able to do that, I would recommend just going to them for your jewelry changes, because yeah, I've been having a lot of body modification problems, and I've been really impatient and tearing my stretched lobes and just damaging myself for no reason. And yeah, but anyway, they are doing so well. It's really impressive. These are doing so much better than the first time, because the first time I got it done with a gun at home. And yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say that, you know, I've done, you know, most of my ear piercings are done with a gun. And I took, the piercing gun, of course, and I ended up taking out both of, because I had these pierced once, like I've said before. Like, I had it pierced once. I took out the left one first because it kept developing bumps and it was at a weird angle. And besides, trying to sleep with that is ridiculous. So, I ended up taking that one out. I kept this one for probably about a year or so. And I ended up taking it out because it wouldn't quit hurting me. And it would just drive me crazy, but now since I got it redone properly, or as proper as I can, because, you know, I've heard that even needles can shatter the cartilage. So JC Paz from Pangea Piercing on YouTube says that he calls them dermal punches or something like that, but it's like a cookie cutter, but it's sharp. And so I've heard those are best for cartilage, but I mean, most people don't do that. Most piercers don't use those, so needle's the best you can get. But mostly. But anyway, yeah, I've had a much better experience this time, and last night I actually forgot to clean it. Like, I only cleaned it once last night, and I was like, I was just like, oh shit, I forgot to clean it. But yeah, it's good. Recently I actually watched I think it's Lilith's Bones on YouTube. She I watched her, I think it's probably an older video, but she was talking about her they call it third eye piercing, which is like a dermal, like right here. Anyway, she's talking about with her experience with piercings, it's just to leave them alone. It seems like nearly everybody has their own opinion on subjects like that. That's why it's so difficult for a lot of people to do body modification right, because everybody seems to have their own methods. Like, even tattoos. Like, some people think that, like, you should use Aquaphor, you should use soap, you should use lotion, you should use this, you should use that. I'm like, which one is it? And I think the whole idea is just to do what your body tells you to do, which means just listen to your body. You're stretching your ears and you're not ready yet, and don't force things. And yeah, so one person can stretch their ears and a couple weeks later they could pop another one in. Maybe a millimeter to 2. Hell, I don't know. But like I said, I haven't had the best of luck with ear stretching, and if I ever decide I wanted to take these out, want to re-stretch again to do it properly, because I swear, it's just, I've been so discouraged. Like, I think this is as far as I'm going to go. I'm at a 0 gauge right now. To show you my ear. These are the, if you follow me on Instagram, you know what these are. But I also put these right in last night. Those are just one of, I think that's my 3mm pair Labret studs. But anyway, I'll do it properly. I don't want you guys to have to go through all that pain and suffering for no reason. I mean, when you're doing body modification, you should do it right, like I said. And as far as stretched ears are like, they don't make it, like a lot of people have their own methods of doing it. It seems like a lot of them use acrylic jewelry and stretches too quick, and it seems like most people that stretch ears don't do it properly, including me. And I'm the one that keeps telling you guys to do it properly if you're going to do it, because you could really fuck up your ears. So, excuse me. Thankfully, I'm fine. I may have even put these silicone eyelets in too early, but yeah, just don't fuck yourself up. Okay, I got on this whole tangent, and this is supposed to just be about my Helix piercings. What in the world am I doing? But anyway, these have been doing well, and so I think the first few weeks or so, I haven't even really kept up with it. I was like soaking them in sea salt solution, quarter teaspoon and a cup of warm water. But then later on, I started just getting like just a cup, like a little glass cup, and I've been like adamant about measurements and ear soaking like before, and my mom thought I was spending too much time on it and be too critical, which I am critical about a lot of things in life. I'm like a perfectionist, and it can make things kind of annoying for others, and me too. It's just like OCD runs my life, let's just say that. But anyway, I'm like later half just getting a teaspoon, getting the tip of it and the non-iodized sea salt, and just dunking it and just putting it in the cup of sea salt and stir it around. Then I would go to the bathroom with it and get a Q-tip and just swab around and throw it away, and then I'm done. Oh, and I forgot to mention, I did put some emu oil on this some time ago because it was just getting dry and nasty. But I think chaining to the studs was probably the best thing I could do for it, because it's not moving around a lot, and I don't have to worry about losing any balls. I mean, you could lose the cabochon end, but the likelihood of that happening is nearly zero. They're nice and snug, since how needle metal works is, you got the end and you got the smaller bit which you bend, and then you push it to outside the post. That's how they work. I've explained this before, but I'm just telling it to people who may not have seen that video. If I can even remember which one that is, you just have to search around my channel. I'm all over the place. I'm a random person as fuck, so if nobody can understand me and if nobody can keep up with what the hell I'm doing, I do not blame them one bit. But I guess you could say I kind of got a little bit lazy with caring for whatever, because my life has become a little bit... I don't actually do that much, but my head's always running all over the place and having to do chores and stuff and whatever, so I'm not, I'm just all over the place and don't really like to spend excessive amounts of time doing little bits of things and whatever, because it's just a waste of life. But anyway, I think that's it. I mean, I kind of got lost in what I was saying. I just went off on this tangent like I sometimes do. Told you about what I do for the aftercare and how it's doing. It's been like 2 months of the healing process and what have you. And like I said when I talked about this in another video, fuck, I hate my hair. I actually downsized because I was pierced at 16 gauges. Holy crap! Is what I thought happened, and what I should have done is just measured it. But like I said, I wanted to use my Labret studs because they're just gonna sit and rot in the drawer. Even though I probably might get some more piercings at some point, and I could probably use them then. Who the fuck knows? Who knows in this life? But I downsized, so they're now 18 gauge. Just trying to live in this world with my crazy brain, being a perfectionist all the time, and always worrying about some crap. But anyway, remember to be happy, be healthy, be kind, and never give up. And take care of your body. And if you're gonna do modifications, piercings, tattoos, whatever you're doing, make sure you think about it hard and make sure you do it properly and just be very careful. Because you've only got one body, you've only got one life, and that's all there is to it. Wish you all the best. Mwah.